about to code with Gabriel section. On last module we talk about drop downs, and in this module we just going to go ahead and talk about gradients in CSS. Gradient is very important. It's commonly used in graphic designs. So if you are coming from a graphic design or you are a graphic designer, you're going to understand what I'm saying. Let's just go ahead and dive right in. Okay, so this is what we did last tutorial. I don't know, should I create another folder for this or just continue with it and use it like that? So it's a common practice for me. I'm just going to create a folder. I'm going to name it gradients. So close this up. We are done with this, and open gradient afresh. Okay, thank you for the welcome message. So here I just want to have my index.html file and a folder of CSS. Then inside the folder I want to have style.css. okay, let's start coding this up now. So we just want to have an HTML5. okay, good. Then we want to have a div with a class of grad. So grad like that, that's what I wanted to give it. And before we make the same mistake again, I want to go ahead and link on to my style sheet. So the relationship is actually style sheets and href, which is the reference. It's css slash style.css. okay, let's go ahead and start coding this up. So we can have div with a class of grad and give it some height of 200 pixels and a width of 100%, a background color of brown like that. So let's see what we got on the page. Copy parts, paste this, boom. So this is what we got on this page. This is just a very pure background color. So this is where if we actually want to have a mixture of two or more color, and that is what gradient is in designs, in graphic design rather. So let's just go ahead and do this now. So we have some couple of work to do here, which is very simple. Background, then we're going to go like linear gradients. So linear gradients, then right here is just, this is just the syntax right inside this place. So you call the background function that you put the linear gradient inside, and the linear gradient inside actually takes kind of a background layer. So you can have red, blue like this. So red and blue, we just want to do the mixture of both the red and blue like that. So as you can see, we have the mixture of the red and the blue. okay, what if we want to specify the direction? So we need to actually go like to left, comma to left like there. So you can see it actually change the direction to left. You can set to right, like this. So this is just a very basics of linear gradients. So couple of issues that I realized I've run into linear gradients or gradient in CSS is actually a browser issue. So you just want to declare this as the ordinary syntax. If you want it to be cross browser sectional, so you want to actually use it for Opera. This is for Opera, sorry, this is for Opera. Then you say background like that. So then you go like linear gradient of the same value. So let me just go ahead and copy this. okay, good. Then you want to go like Mozilla, which is for Firefox, Mozilla Firefox. You want to go like background, then put the same value too, so that whenever your page is actually load on different kind of browser, they are going to emulate the same design, and that is why we actually need this. Okay, let's see. We have Mozilla. This is actually stuff. We have MS, which is I think it's Safari. I think the S is for Safari. We have WebKit, which is for Chrome. WebKits. So you can go like background and just paste this right there too. So this is actually very important for you to notice, to put it in your page. You before this can work, let me just show you this. If I actually take this off it, and if you can see, even just by just taking it off it, it's already showing I have an error in my code. If I refresh this, it's not gonna work. So we need the original syntax before it can actually work, and it's working fine now. There is linear gradient, there is gradient. Okay, let's see what we can do with. Okay, let's say background, then we have linear gradients. I think we have radial gradients. Yeah, good. So radial gradients is just something you are familiar with if you are coming from a kind of design before. It's something we are all familiar with, I guess. So this is gradient gradients. Now you can see it's just kind of a linear actually start from the edge, and gradient is capable of starting from the actual middle. So it's just the same syntax. So I just want to show you too. So go ahead, take your time, go ahead and dive right in, play with gradients, do it as much as you can, and that's just going to be good. Okay, all right guys, that's all about gradients.